Welcome to GitHub trending repos for today. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get started. We're counting down to number 1. It picked up 1,297 stars in the last 24 hours, so stick around. Number 10, zvec, 395 new stars today. When you need vector search but don't want the operational overhead of a separate database service, zvec embeds directly into your application process, so there's no network hop, no server to manage, and latency drops to near zero. It combines dense vectors, sparse vectors, full text search, and scalar filters into a single hybrid query, which means you can build reg and semantic search pipelines without stitching together 3 different systems. The disk and index keeps the entire dataset on disk while searching in milliseconds, so you can run billion-scale similarity search on a laptop instead of provisioning a cluster. Number 9, superpowers, 1,116 new stars today. Superpowers gives your coding agent a structured methodology, so it doesn't just write code, but first elicits a spec, gets your sign-off, and builds a clear test-driven implementation plan. This solves the real frustration of agents that rush into code and produce brittle, untested solutions that need constant rework and supervision. Its sub-agent-driven development and automatic skill triggering make it technically distinct, enabling hours of autonomous, plan-following work across multiple agent platforms without losing focus. Number 8, system_prompt_leaks, 1 reverse 18 new stars today. This repository exposes the hidden system prompts of major AI models, giving developers a direct look at the exact constraints, biases, and operational rules that vendors otherwise keep undocumented. Knowing these prompts eliminates guesswork when debugging refusals, crafting effective prompts, or testing for prompt injection vulnerabilities across different models. Updated regularly with diffs between model versions, it offers a rare reverse-engineered corpus that reveals how alignment rules evolve in production systems. Number 7, OfficeCLI, 1,717 new stars today. OfficeCLI gives AI agents a reliable way to read, write, and visually verify Office documents without depending on proprietary desktop software or fragile file format libraries. Its built-in HTML rendering engine closes the loop for AI workflows by letting agents render a .docx, .xlx, or .pptx to an image, inspect the output, and correct it autonomously, something traditional headless automation tools cannot do. The single binary, zero dependency design means you can drop it into any CI pipeline, container, or agent runtime and immediately automate document generation and editing at scale. Number 6, argo-cd, 29 new stars today. Argo-cd replaces imperative, error-prone deployment scripts with a single source of truth by continuously synchronizing your Kubernetes clusters to the desired state defined in a Git repository. Solves the real-world problem of configuration drift and unauthorized production changes by giving you an automated auditable reconciliation loop that can automatically roll back to the last known good commit. Its technical edge lies in its ability to manage thousands of applications across multiple clusters with a web UI, CLI, and a powerful diff engine that shows exactly what will change before you sync, making it the standard for GitOps at scale. Number 5, last 30-day scale, 352 new stars today. Keeping up with fast-moving topics means pulling signal from a dozen walled garden platforms that no single search engine or AI model can access natively. This agent skill bridges Reddit, X, YouTube, HN, Polymarket, and more by letting you bring your own API keys and browser sessions, then scores results by real human engagement, upvotes, likes, and money instead of editorial rank. The result is a grounded timescope brief that surfaces what communities are actually saying right now, making it immediately useful for pre-meeting research, competitive intel, or tracking a rapidly evolving technical landscape. Number 4, Prisma, 46 new stars today. Prisma replaces handwritten SQL query builders and migration scripts with a type-safe client generated directly from your database schema, eliminating entire categories of runtime errors in Node.js and TypeScript backends. Its declarative schema file acts as a single source of truth for both database modeling and migrations, so you can version control your data layer alongside application code and apply changes with a single CLI command. Unlike traditional ORMs that map objects to tables at runtime, Prisma generates a dedicated query engine that understands your exact schema, giving you auto-completion and compile time checks, even for complex queries across PostgreSQL, MySQL, MongoDB, and other databases. Number 3, TencentDB Agent Memory. 318 new stars today. AI agents often burn through tokens and fail tasks because they can't efficiently manage short-term tool logs or retain long-term context. This library gives you a fully local, zero-dependency memory system that compresses noisy logs into symbolic mermaid diagrams and structures long-term knowledge into progressive layers, cutting token usage by up to 61% and lifting persona recall from 48% to 76% in benchmarks. Instead of relying on flat vector stores that treat every memory as a disconnected chunk, it organizes memory into a coherent, retrieval-friendly hierarchy that mirrors how agents actually reason. You can drop it into any TypeScript agent pipeline, avoid all cloud API costs, and stop paying for vector databases like Pinecone. Number 2, RuView, 799 new stars today. RuView extracts presence, vital signs, and activity from commodity Wi-Fi signals using channel state information, so you can build room-level awareness without cameras, wearables, or cloud dependencies. It runs on a $9 SP32 mesh and processes everything locally with spiking neural networks, which means you get sub-30-second environment adaptation and cryptographic attestation on every measurement. The platform ships as a single binary that drops into Home Assistant, Apple Home, Google Home, or Alexa via MQTT or Matter, exposing 21 entities per node and ready to use automations for fall risk, sleep quality, and occupancy. Number 1, agent skills, 1,297 new stars today. This repo gives AI coding agents a structured, production-grade engineering process so they stop generating sloppy, untested code and start following the same disciplined workflows a senior team would enforce. It packages 24 skills into / commands that guide an agent through spec definition, incremental builds, test-driven development, code review, and safe shipping with automatic activation based on context like API design or front-end work. The build auto command is technically interesting because it chains planning and implementation into a single autonomous pass while preserving per-task commits and test gates, removing the tedious human stepping between tasks without sacrificing verification.